Young voters expected to make up a third of all eligible voters this election, and many of them will be voting for the first time.
41 Action's reporter Ariel Rothfield talked with him about the importance of that first vote.
At Rockhurst University, in Dr. Ringenberg's class.
Presidential approval and how long the party in power has had the presidency.
Students are learning in real time.
Those three variables get us pretty close to predicting the two-party vote share of the president.
The course, elections and voter behavior. And what a better time than now, less than 2 weeks before November 3rd.
I'm seeing this election play out in front of me and using all of the things that Dr. Ringenberg has taught us and applying it to real life.
Like many of his classmates, 2020 marks the first time Ezekiel Frederick is able to vote in a presidential election.
It's something that we always talked about in the House. And now that I can vote, I think it's important that I go and do that and do my civic duty.
As a record number of voters show up to the polls to vote in advance or absentee, 41 Action News has met many first-time voters on both sides of the state line.
It's important for me because I've learned about it my whole life and I've experienced it through my parents. So I'm finally old enough and got to do it myself.
According to a study by the Pew Research Center, young voters are predicted to make up 37% of eligible voters, almost as many as eligible baby boomers and silent generation voters combined, which Ezekiel Frederick has learned
There's not a variable about ground game.
can be a factor in determining a winner.
It really comes down to who shows up and who actually comes to vote. And with all of the work being done to make sure that everyone can vote, we'll see what ends up happening.
Reporting in Kansas City, Ariel Rothfield, 41 Action News.